Hey, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video we're going to be talking about the new update that has been released for Shatterline. This is the R66 update that was released yesterday, I believe. In this update there's been quite a lot of fixes going on in terms of animation improvements, audio improvements, performance improvements, updates to the in-game store, which is purely like cosmetics, balance changes, and several more, which we're going to get into. So starting with the, I guess the main information is the balance changes. There have been some weapon tweaks. So the bolt action sniper rifles in the game now will give a one-shot kill to the head, neck, chest, shoulders and upper arms. If you shoot the belly, the legs and the lower arms, that's not going to be a one-shot kill, so that has been retweaked. So bolt actions should be pretty good to use moving forward, although it is worth saying that the Impala sniper rifle, which I believe is like a tier 4 or tier 5 sniper, has had its precise damage decreased at long range, I think because it was just too strong in the previous updates. The TWD Extreme sniper rifle has had its aiming speed and stability decreased, so that's again just bringing it back in line with everything else. And the SAG 8, which is the tier 5 sniper, they have slightly decreased the aiming speed, so it just takes a little bit longer to actually aim down sights. There is the Prism VX7 sniper rifle. Again, this might be tier 3, I believe. Stability has been greatly decreased, precision damage at long range has been decreased, and effective precision damage distance has been slightly decreased. So whilst the sniper rifle's bolt action should be a one-shot kill, any semi-automatic sniper rifle seems like it may have had a slight debuff as well. Moving on to the automatic rifles, or the ARs, the Zenith AR, which again might be the tier 3. The recoil pattern's been reworked, as well as the stability being decreased to around by 10%. So I think that makes it a little bit more jumpy. Precision damage was decreased for very long distances, so again, it's bringing that back in line. As well as the precision damage effective distance being decreased as well. That was the only automatic rifle tweak. The Syntech M5, which is pretty much the MP5 in the game, has got a new recoil pattern, as well as stability has been decreased by 10%. So again, it's a little bit more jumping, a new recoil pattern to learn. The Dragon submachine gun has had its overall effective damage distance reduced slightly. Submachine guns seem to have been nerfed a little bit in this patch, but I guess bringing it all back in line with making the gameplay a lot better for everyone. There is shotguns, and the shotguns I guess is more of a controversial topic. Like, nobody likes a shotgun in any game really, with it being like an instant kill up close. And this is something that's pretty big to the developers as well. Overall, they've increased the damage for shotguns at mid-range, but only do a small amount of damage. So they are going to constantly work to tweak those. There is the R21 Brute shotgun, and I can't really comment much on the shotguns. I've only really used the tier 1 shotty, with it being a pump action. The rest are like semi-auto. But the R21 Brute shotgun has had issues fixed with incorrect damage, so that should now be a bit more responsive, almost like the hits aren't, or they'll actually feel like they're registering. The R60 Gavorden shotgun, stability has been decreased by approximately 10%, and the rate of fire has also been reduced. So I think that's one of the semi-auto shotguns. It kind of just balances it out a bit with the rest of the field. The TAC Spiderweb shotgun legendary mod, so I believe that is the yellow modification, now has 6 shot shells in a clip, so that's been reduced as well, I believe. I know there was a lot of outcry before in regards to how broken it was. Overall, shotguns are continually being looked at and balanced as well for the game. There is the Lepora Compata pistol, that's had its effective damage reduced. And then the Sniper legendary modification for the VX7 has had its damage effect decreased from 100% to 50%, and the duration was decreased to 5 seconds. Again, just bring it back in line, make sure it's not completely ridiculous. in terms of all that, there's been some tweaks to the attachments as well, like some grips just decreasing the stability to 15%. Overall, it's quite a few debuffs. The Tantalus red laser scope for the extreme sniper rifle with increased precision damage by 15%, so that's had a buff on it. Overall, it seems to be like a lot of debuffs amongst all the weapons to kind of bring them back in line and make them a more a level playing field, I guess. In other like map updates on the Old Town map, there is new movable vehicles on Old Town, so make sure you get kicking those, pushing those into the enemies. I know sometimes when you get sandwiched between it, like spamming the E key is probably very helpful to getting those cheeky kills. Malva is the hero who throws the med packs. Seems to be quite a popular pick in the game. In the last patch, she was receiving points for like self healing. That's no longer the case anymore. That's been That's been removed, so she'll only get points for healing other teammates. Within the game, obviously there is sliding to prevent slide abuse or slide cancelling. They've added a speed recovery time, so after the slide you can still perform another one, but the starting speed will be much lower. Credit session rewards have been increased as well, so you should start getting more credits coming through, allowing you to buy those tier 3 and tier 4 weapons. But that is pretty much it for a lot of the updates. Everything else is like in the store and like menu updates as well to kind of bring the game looking exactly like a polish overall. But that is it for the update. Hopefully this update proves well. We can start seeing a bit more, some more balances in the game. Snipers performing a lot better as well. If you made it this far into the video, I greatly appreciate it. If you could leave a comment on your feedback of what you did or didn't like, dislike if you don't like the video, and if you want to see more content like this, then please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.